Hi, everyone. I am going to share with you my video response for executive coaching and consulting class number 612, Coaching Defined. So the two insights that I had about coaching after this assignment were the following. The first one was that good coaches are not just born. There's actually a lot of training and education and a learning process that goes into becoming a good coach, as evidenced by the hours required for certification and all of the work and education that people find helpful and necessary for someone to become a good coach. So it's encouraging to me because that means that a lot of this is a learned skill and something that training and experience will enhance. And then the second insight I had that an overarching theme was that good coaches seem to have a mindset that's process oriented. And they also have a theory of how people change, or a psychology or a philosophy that they have internalized so that they can work with people through that theory and that process of how people change. So those were my two insights. I would define coaching as a professional relationship between a coach and a client, or a coach and a coachee, as I've read it, and where the client desires change or guidance or help with one or more areas of their life, and the coach facilitates that growth and that change through conversations and questions, all with an eye towards guiding conversation and the process, so that the client themselves recognizes what needs to change and how they're going to go about making those changes. It's a special, sacred relationship where the coach is the master facilitator in this change, but the client owns the work to do it. A strength that I believe that I will bring to coaching is my discernment. I typically am able to hear people and get a sense of what they may not be saying, when I need to ask additional questions, where the space or the gap may be, and also just typically have a good sense of what might be behind some of what they're presenting on the front side. So I believe that discernment will help me in coaching by digging deeper and asking additional questions until the person I'm working with is able to communicate that to me. Alongside that, the area that I'd like to work on and learn more about is attunement, because attunement from the very beginning builds trust. And it's an area that sometimes I find myself skipping over, either from excitement about the conversation ahead or just moving too fast for the person who I'm talking with, and giving them that space to say what they want to say and to make sure that I am hearing them. I know it's important for building trust. And I also know that I can have all the great discernment in the world, but if the person I'm speaking with doesn't feel heard, seen, or understood, there isn't that trust for us to walk in partnership to reach those change goals that they have.